Respawn finally speaking out about the unplayable console situation, and not just that going on, but a couple other bugs in the game as well that we finally got a response on. Also, HisWattson, #1 ranked player right now, it's going back and forth between him and Imperial Hal. Actually got called out for abusing a ranked situation, just absolutely absurd. Another pro player calling out Apex for not promoting the world championship whatsoever, and a lot more in today's news. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below for a chance to win that 10,000 Apex coin giveaway. We picked 3 finalists from our stream yesterday, and we're picking 2 finalists from last video. The comments down below will tell you who those 2 finalists were. In a couple weeks, we're going to spin a wheel of all those finalists and eliminate everybody until there's 1 person left, and that will be your winner. Don't forget, I'm only picking people that are subscribed, so make sure you are. And if you've already done that, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Without further ado, let's move on into the video. So first off, HisWattson, #1 player right now in ranked, getting called out by a fan or abusing a little bit of a situation in rank. Now, honestly, the comment does make a little bit of sense. However, with it being HisWattson, you can see a stream and you know this is not the case whatsoever. So first off, he just says, this guy just ended my career. And the guy says HisWattson plays 7 days a week. He plays at times when there's no other Apex Predators or hardly any professionals. That's just why he is ranked #1. In addition to having the #1, they do not have any other achievement as a player. Moreover, its content is only based on reaching the #1 Predator and has nothing else to offer. They always fall in the same place. They always rotate the same way on the map. They always try to third party or run when they are lower shields. Very poor way of playing. So the fact that anybody actually tried to call out HisWattson is completely absurd. I mean, just been absolutely killing the ranked grind. I've even peeped in a couple times to watch the stream, and I mean, it's high level players that you see in the lobby. So honestly, I wonder if a lot of these people are just, you know, NPCs that Elon Musk has created or something. Also in the news, this is actually some really good news. I mean, don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, it's just another promise of saying, hey, we'll do this with no action quite yet, unfortunately. But it's coming from a guy that I honestly think you can take everything to the bank with. This dude is trustworthy. This guy's worth listening to, and that is Pav. And he's been on point lately with all of the responses to the community. And he says that basically, it started off with this. Respawn says, we are actually continuing to investigate reports of input delay. Voice crack, by the way, just completely ignore it, please. I'd appreciate that. It's been so much lately. I don't know what's going on with my voice. I'm losing it. But yeah, so they've been investigating reports of input delay for some Xbox players that they're experiencing. Thank you for your patience while we work to resolve this. I still, you know, I'm still under the impression that most all the consoles have experienced this at least some bit, and then, you know, PC as well. I'll say honestly, the first couple of days I felt it on PC, but I don't feel it at all now. But last time I spoke of this and I said it was Xbox, many of the PlayStation players came in the comments and said no, it's like I'm definitely feeling it too. So I don't know if it's just like what's going on, but hopefully they don't just come fix it on Xbox if it's something that does exist over on PlayStation. Well, Pav did quote tweet it, and he says the team is working on it. And then I responded here and said, you know, Pav, you've been practically the only source of communication here in the last couple of days, or the last couple of weeks, honestly, and for that we cannot thank you enough. Pav also liked it, so hey, he knows that we are appreciative of his communication here. And someone also made a response and says, what about the dropship bug? The loud sound is freaking me out. Another bug that Pav agreed, hey, we're looking into it. It is being looked into. No worries. We have not forgotten about it. Now, unfortunately, still the same response when it comes to the Loba bug. Last update we have was Pav and Josh Medina saying, look, it's being looked into. We're working on it. We've made some progress, but not quite there yet. If we're keeping it realistic, it'll probably happen in a couple years. The reason I say that is because, you know, even the pro players, we all gripe and complain about the pro players get listened to all the time. Well, even the pro players had a little bit of a bug of their own that you guys personally did not have to experience very much, and that was the custom lobbies being broken. Now, currently, they have been fixed. They are usable now, and people are finally able to, you know, train for the ALGS. However, this happened like probably a little over a month than, you know, people were expecting it to. Also, I just got to give a quick shout out to this guy you see on screen right now. I died with the Kraber in hand, came back and punched him, and without even communicating whatsoever, he gave me my Kraber back. So just absolute beast of a human. Shout out to this guy. Pro players have been complaining for so long, and I remember, you know, week after week I would update you guys that, you know, hey, the pros are still upset because they're still not able to fix the custom lobbies, and we're over, you know, less than a month away from the ALGS championship. These guys are not able to, you know, practice whatsoever. And how hypocritical was it, you know, for John Larson to say, hey, we're not going to bring any big, you know, meta changes in the next update for the collection event because the pros are, you know, warming up for ALGS, and we don't want to change the meta too much so that they can get good practice in. And then, you know, you say that, and then they're not able to even practice for a month after you say that. Just about the custom lobbies took so long to fix. So you know that if they're delivering on what the pros are asking for very late, then you know it's a really bad situation that we're in. Now, Imperial Hal did talk to a dev, and this is what he said. I'll play the clip for you, but basically talking about the update that did come to fix the custom lobbies where they're finally able to play. But he also wanted to address to him, hey man, it took a little bit too long. So I'm actually glad Imperial Hal said this. Roll the clip.
Ghost, by the way, if you're still here, if you're still here, Ghost, let the team know. Thank you for fixing the customs, even though it was pretty late, but you know, We appreciate you guys actually fixing it.
So it is good to know that the pros are finally able to get the practice that they need for this world championship right around the corner. We also talked yesterday, you know, some pro players devastated after all the work that they put in for years and years and years in Apex Legends, and to get better and to grind to be at the top, they got rejected or denied of their visa to even come to America to be able to compete. But there are some other complaints when it comes to ALGS, and I've got to second this. I've got to thumbs up this right here, because I've been straining this and stressing this for, you know, for over 2 years. I first did it with PvP on his stream. And basically, I was just like, yo, have you seen the new ad for the ALGS championship? It looked really cool. Oh, wait, the reason you did is because there aren't any. They don't post anything about it. And this is what Reckon had to say from Team Torrent, who I believe will be competing there. And they said ALGS needs to allocate more money to a useful marketing team, because ALGS has gained so much popularity, yet the advertising and social presence has always been rock bottom. I might need to go get a CEO at Respawn and settle some things. I've stressed this for so long that one of the biggest driving factors you have for the growth of your game is the esports scene. And you can't just rely on Imperial Hal's Twitch views to get you all those views or all the advertising that you need. People should be getting YouTube ads and, you know, maybe even Twitter ads, and maybe even seeing some things on TikTok about the world championship that's right around the corner. You need to stress and push the maximum viewership you possibly can for this. I mean, you need this to be as big as possible, because the esports scene is what really drives people to want to play ranked, to want to play competitive, to want to get more involved in the game. And obviously, the more players that we have on the game overall, the more balanced the ranked situation will be, because, you know, if we have more Apex Predators up there that are able to play with the other Apex Predators, you won't have an issue where the Apex Predators are getting put in the same lobbies as gold and platinum. You need to further insinuate the hype around these teams and the esports organizations, and get the fans, you know, happy to watch their team, happy to come support their team. And don't get me wrong, there are people that do that. There are many people that watch the streams. There are many people that will probably go to the event and even watch it, you know, online. But the thing is, you look at Fortnite in their first world championship, they had over 1 million concurrent viewers at one time. I mean, it was absolutely huge. And of course, that had such a big driving factor for other people to want to come play competitive at some point. And that was where I think Booga had first won his event, and I think that was insane. But I don't know if we can necessarily push 1 million concurrent viewers. I'm not saying that, but I am saying I think we could get close. I think we could, you know, drive a lot more than what we will be getting. I would anticipate nowhere near around 1 million concurrent viewers on the stream come this July, and I think we should be able to get close to those numbers, maybe even a couple 100,000 less. But they don't have any advertising whatsoever. No one's really promoting it but the players that are playing in it. It would be really nice for Apex and Respawn to make additional tweets all the time, maybe even once a week, to remind people about the ALGS World Championship that's going on, and reminding people about, you know, where you can get tickets, if it's even still possible to buy tickets, or where you can watch the stream, you know, exactly all the teams, maybe show all the teams logo that are going to be competing there, maybe even show some in-person rosters and say, how do you think Team TSM is going to match up this week, and do that for every team. It's going to give a lot of promotion, a lot of attention on these players, and build up a lot of hype to see who's going to be the best. Regardless, it would just be nice to have a bigger esports scene, and I think we definitely have the biggest potential to do so. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below for a chance to win that 10,000 Apex coin giveaway. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until the next time, I'll see you later, Gators.